Hey traders, welcome to my private trading library. In this video, I'll be talking about a custom indicator from simplertrading.com called the Ready Aim Fire, or RAF. What this indicator or oscillator measures is seller exhaustion and buyer exhaustion, and it visualizes this for you with a number of ways. One way is the slope of the line. And we do have these horizontal bars which are a lot like the RSI lines. So above a certain level would be overbought, and below a certain level would be oversold. A different way that it indicates this is this ready, aim, and then an arrow. So what this is measuring is decreasing momentum. You're losing the momentum of this downward move, and you're getting seller exhaustion, which means that as the price is going down, you're getting selling pressure down, down, down. You start to lose selling pressure. No one wants to sell at this level. So you get a couple of things start to occur. You're running out of sellers. So in order to close their position, to take their profits, they're going to buy to close their position. So you get a bit of buying pressure. Then on top of that, you have dip buyers who see that as an opportunity of a reversal. And so you have double buying pressure, one from short positions buying to cover and long positions entering positions here on the dip. So what the Ready Aim Fire helps with is it can detect when that is starting to ramp up. That type of reversal is about to occur, and then it indicates the reversal with this arrow. On my particular settings, I've removed minor and moderate buys and sells, and it only leaves the major buys and sells. So let's look at the price, what's happening with the price every time this indicator tells us that there's a seller exhaustion or buyer exhaustion. So in this instance, we have selling pressure coming down, and it's detecting that we're starting to run out of sellers. And then we have the buy to cover and dip buyers coming in here. And notice that we're trading at the bottom of a Bollinger Band. So it's just another way to think, hey, I don't think that price is going to drop too much more than this. It can, but not much more. And then we are indicated here by an arrow telling us that that's the moment to enter a long position. That would be our reversal. And you can see here that I have listed the sequence counter, which I've covered in one of my other videos. And what the sequence counter is doing is kind of the same thing. It's measuring buyer exhaustion here. And so interestingly, it does match up with what the Ready Aim Fire is telling us. So if you had watched my other video on sequence counter, I use this when I day trade because typically price will not move in any one direction for more than 8 or 9 candles. Sometimes it can keep going up to about 13 candles, but very, very rarely more than 13 candles in one direction. So in that video, I expressed a recommendation that if you use sequence counter, that you want to scale out your position or exit your position at around candle number 8. it can keep going, as you can see with 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But oftentimes, after 8, it tends to be either trading sideways, or sometimes and more often that indicates the reversal. And so what is our RAF telling us? Well, it's telling us that after the dip buyers stepped in, you get a lot of buying pressure coming in here. The buying pressure is forcing the price candles to move up. Well, guess what? The RAF indicator is now giving us this signal, the red ready aim indicator. And so here we're seeing the pink arrow occur at the top, which is indicating a buyer exhaustion. You're running out of people wanting to buy at this higher and higher level. And so you're getting less buying pressure, and then another imminent reversal. So you don't necessarily need all of these indicators, because many of them overlap in the information that they're telling us. But having an understanding of what they're telling us gives us an edge or a higher conviction on the trades that we take. So for example, here, you can see here that the ready aim fire is measuring down here seller exhaustion. And you can tell that by the selling pressure sequence counter counting off here. I'm going to just enlarge this so we can see what's happening. And so we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to 9. But it did keep going. It's starting to flatten out here. And it stopped at 4 because it appears to be reversing to the upside. So when you see this green aim, you're going to be wanting to be watching for a reversal or the pink arrow. So then when the pink arrow occurs, you enter a long position because you've basically run out of selling pressure, and the only thing that's left is buying pressure. So the pink arrow is just confirmation that you are ready to take a long position trade.